Hey everyone, my name is the Theme Park Evangelist. Guess what? It's Wednesday vlog time again, which also means that we are officially 1 week away from the first Northern Kentucky Publix opening in the state, which is very, very crazy. So this week I'm actually working at Publix 4 days, which is unusual. So Monday I had to work there from 8:30 to 4, just pretty much doing cleaning all day. Tomorrow I'm working there from 8 to 4:30. Friday I'm working there from 8 to noon, and then I'm back again on Saturday from 9 to 3. And then I don't come back again until a week from today from 8 to 4 for the official grand opening. So I come in an hour after they officially open. So it will be very exciting to see the store full of customers instead of just employees. And for a change, I actually get to purchase stuff. As much as I have enjoyed them practicing making food on me and my other coworkers, it'll be nice to come in and just work like normal and enjoy the benefits of being able to purchase product on my break and off the clock as well. Now, as normal, or let me rephrase that, as usual, I have been coming into work and I've been being kind of professional, but I've not been 100% professional because of the fact that I know I'm coming into a store that's not open to the public at this time. Now, once the store opens to the public next Wednesday, that's all going to change. So that's why starting next Wednesday, I'm going to make sure not only am I going to get there much earlier, obviously, not just because of the fact that I don't have a choice, but also because of the fact that it doesn't look good when you're actually coming in to not just do cleaning, but you're actually coming in to bag groceries, you're coming in for them, and you're walking in a minute after you're supposed to be there. Like, now that I've seen the huge difference between coming in when the store is closed versus coming in when the store is open, I mean, there's like a difference between working there during the daytime when the store is open and then, staying after the store is closed for the day and then leaving for the day. But, like, this is the first time I've ever been part of a Publix's grand opening and actually getting to help get the store set up and ready to go for the customers has been very exciting, very tiring, but it's been very fulfilling, and I've really enjoyed it. So, I'm very thankful that I've had this opportunity to be part of the opening team. But anyway, what I'm really excited about today is I wanted to talk to you guys about just some of my upcoming vlogs for the summer more than anything. Now, obviously, we're in our springtime vlogs, but I wanted to go ahead and just kind of let everybody know more or less what to start expecting with my summertime vlog. So hopefully this makes sense to you guys. My summertime vlogs actually start Memorial Day weekend, and the reason why they start then and not in late June is ever since I've moved to northern Kentucky, or just up north in general, I've noticed that summer tends to start later, and start sooner than later, if that makes any sense. Even though it's not officially summertime, it feels like summer, and a lot of the a lot of people up north like to call Memorial Day weekend the start of summer, and Labor Day weekend the official end of summer. So that is how I base my summertime vlogs. Is um, I'm more or less going to be saying, okay, so Memorial Day weekend, we're going to start my summertime vlogs. The end of Labor Day weekend is the official end of my summertime vlogs. However, though, this year I'm going to extend my summertime vlogs until 9/11. So, or September 10th, whatever. And that's only because of the fact that my honeymoon is from Labor Day or whatever until September 10th. So I figured, why not go ahead and extend the summertime vlogs just this one time, even though it's kind of out of the ordinary. Because normally up north, once Labor Day weekend is over, there's not much to do up here. And like Kings Island, for example, already starts transitioning into getting ready for Halloween Haunt. I mean, it happens pretty quick. I mean, they're already doing Grand Carnival at the end of August, which is their version of the end of summer, which is pretty hilarious. So, excuse me. Anyway, in just a minute, I'm going to go ahead and give you guys kind of a rundown of what I'm going to be vlogging this summer, not this spring, because obviously money's not been the greatest this spring like I thought it would. But for a change, I'm excited to say that this summer I've got a crap ton planned, and for a change I'll have the money. And then on top of that, I'm not really traveling a whole lot until late July. So starting with Memorial Day weekend, I'm going to talk to you guys about all I have planned all the way through second week of September. So I'm just going to pause this vlog here. I'm going to go take care of something, and then I will be right back. Oh, really quick, guys, before I officially start, my phone alerted me about a minute ago that tomorrow is free cone day, because guess what? Tomorrow is the first day of spring, so even though my spring vlog started a while ago, tomorrow is the official first day of spring, so make sure you head over to your local Dairy Queen and get yourself a free small cone from Dairy Queen, because that's all they're giving up for free tomorrow. I know I'm going. And in celebration of the first day of spring, I am starting, well, not starting, but filming my next Hilton vlog, which is going to be at the Hilton, or the Hampton Inn, I should say, by the Newport Aquarium. So I'm very excited about that. Unfortunately, I won't be able to enjoy it to its fullest because I have to leave early for work the next morning so I can be at work on time. But at least it's only a 4-hour shift, so I guess I can't complain too much. Alright, starting with Memorial Day weekend, I am very excited about the fact that for the first time that weekend, when Soak City does open to the public this summer, they are unveiling their brand new water coaster. If you guys are not aware, Soak City is expanding, and Kings Island invested millions of dollars into a brand new water coaster for Soak City's first ever expansion. Like, first time in a long time. And this is just part of their expansion. According to the Ohio Joneses' soon-to-be husband, this is just part of a multi-million-dollar expansion plan that is going on for Soak City. So make sure that you visit Soak City in Mason, Ohio this summer. I have been told that Soak City is, definitely needing a remodel, and I am very, very, very excited to see everything that is going on with the park over the summer. Kings Island has had so much money dumped into it since I first started visiting back in 2019, but Soak City hasn't been updated once in a few decades. So to see it get some love finally in just 1 year or whatever is like wow. So anyway, that will be either opening weekend, but for sure you're going to see a lot of Soak City this summer. So be on the lookout for those vlogs. Secondly, Food and Wine Festival is returning to Kings Island in June, so be on the lookout for hopefully more than one vlog from me this year because I'm, very excited about their Food and Wine Festival. I really enjoyed it last year. I thought it was very neat and creative. I did a couple of YouTube shorts over there, and I'm really looking forward to going back again. Lord willing, I will have a little bit more money. Maybe I can actually try out their food this time and sample that and share it with you guys as well. But yeah, I will be definitely going back again to their Food and Wine Festival in June. Also, early July, you've got their 4th of July event. So I'm really wanting to go and see the fireworks that weekend. I think that would be really neat. They have a very special firework display that they do every single 4th of July that I think would be really cool for YouTube, and I think a lot of you guys would really appreciate seeing that. So be on the lookout for that as well. I'm also got something planned this year. So I've been doing a lot of filming at Kings Island over the past 5 years or so. I never did any filming in 2020 naturally. So eventually I will have to go and get a gold pass. I just haven't been able to afford it, but I will eventually go get one, and I know Katie will too. And one thing I really would like to get, sorry, I would not get, but one thing I would really love to do this summer is like last year, I filmed at the barbecue restaurant in Soak City for the very first time just to show everybody what it was like. Because I was like, well, I need something to film. I need an excuse to get some more content on YouTube. So this year, I was really thinking about going into Grain and Grill restaurant at Kings Island and filming that, but not just filming it, but actually ordering food and trying it out for you guys, just so you can see like my perspective on the food, and then deciding whether it was worth ordering or not, and then just going from there. So anyway, there is definitely something worth watching at some point this summer. Hopefully, I will get that Kings Island Gold Pass at some point because it's already March 19th, and I still don't even have a Gold Pass yet. So I'm like, so yeah, getting nervous, but we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. I haven't even got my state refund yet, and I'm kind of getting really upset. I'll have to ask my brother when he wakes up later if he ever got a state refund yet or not, because I'm going to be very upset if he got his first before I do, because I'm going to be like, Anyway, so late July, I'm heading to Eastern North Carolina. Finally, I know, and Katie's literally leaving here in just, let's see here, 2 weeks, maybe less. I don't remember. She's better about keeping track than I am. And then my brother's leaving for Central Florida in 12 days. And yet I'm staying here. But anyway, um, so late July, I am heading to Eastern North Carolina. I'm going to get there a little bit early to go and get ready for my wedding. And naturally, I still want to do some vlogging. So I want to do some vlogging with you guys on my way to Eastern North Carolina, Lord willing. Because let's face it, I don't want you guys to not enjoy any content just because I'm going down for my wedding. It's going to be a little challenging, but I will make it work. Now, I can promise you guys this much. First of all, my first Hilton vlog will be a guaranteed vlog, and the reason why is because I'm actually spending the first night in the Hilton that I booked, I think a few months ago, by myself. And it's normal when you go down, or sorry, when you get married, that's what I meant to say. When you get married, most couples spend the very first night by themselves. Because tradition says you're not allowed to see each other until your actual wedding ceremony. So I intentionally booked the same room type for the entire weekend, more for convenience purposes than anything. Even though I probably could have stuck with like maybe something a lot smaller for the first night, but because I already represent Hilton, I get the same price for the room, whether I'm just staying in it or whether Katie is staying in it with me. It doesn't matter. It's the same price all the way around. My rate is a flat rate of such and such price, and that's as much as I'm going to go with that. Versus my family and friends, when I put them on that rate, they have a fixed rate. So basically, they pay half of whatever the rate is for that day. So, say for example, the rate is $200 for the day or for the night, whatever. So they would pay half of that plus the standard taxes and fees rate. My taxes and fees are half of the standard taxes and fees. And then naturally, me, Katie, and then any of my family and friends that book through Go Hilton or that use the team member and family and friends rate pay an additional $1 to help support Hilton team members. Because let's face it, we need all the money we can get. So, anyway, that's kind of how my rate works without being too specific. So I decided, well, why not share with you guys the hotel I'm staying at the very first night? Because once I get married, I'm not going to want to vlog that same hotel as much. I'm not saying that I'm not going to want to do it, I'm just not going to want to vlog it as much. So I decided, well, I'll go ahead and I'll vlog it on the Friday, which is ironically the same day as the trying to think here, the wedding dinner rehearsal, or the rehearsal dinner. That's what I meant to say. The rehearsal dinner, which is always the evening before the wedding, and then I'll continue the vlog the next morning, or finish it up, whatever you want to call it, when I go down there for breakfast in the morning. I don't want to eat too much naturally because of the fact that I am eating a pretty decent dinner at the actual wedding later on that evening. So, enough to tide me over and enough that, I don't, feel sick to my stomach while, I'm getting all nervous, having all these eyeballs looking at me, and Katie, as I'm getting ready to put her ring on her, or her wedding band on her finger. So, I mean, that is the day that I'm devoting the rest of my life to her. I don't want to necessarily eat too much, but I'm also, it's like, you're nervous, but you're excited at the same time. It's kind of one of those weird things. So then Katie and I are going to be heading out to um, the Greensboro, North Carolina vicinity. Originally, we were going to stay in Greensboro, but Katie and I talked about it, and I said to Katie, I looked it up, and True by Hilton, that is, does not really have anything gluten free. I did try talking to them, and they said I would have to talk to the actual hotel. I didn't really want to call them, and then they told me they don't know. We know for a fact that Hampton Inns do offer gluten free. And here's the thing, I'm willing to take risks, but I'm not willing to take risks for Katie's health. I'd rather stick with familiarity when it comes to her health. But that's just me, because unless I know for sure I can get the answers ahead of time, I don't really want to take risks with her health. So I went ahead and I booked a Hampton not too far from Greensboro. I don't remember the city, doesn't really matter. And we're actually going to go to the North Carolina Zoo on our mini honeymoon, which her parents are helping pay for. So, like, they're paying for the lodging, which shouldn't cost them too much because of my Hilton discount. So, we're going to um, go to the North Carolina Zoo at least one day while we're staying in that area. And that's one thing I would like to film for you guys, is I would love for you guys to see the North Carolina Zoo. I think you guys would really get a kick out of that. I don't know what else we're doing in that area, so skipping ahead. Our very last stop on our mini honeymoon is going to be in Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge. Katie and I have been talking for a very long time now about staying at the Park Vista in Gatlinburg. We were actually supposed to stay there in just a few weeks, but due to lack of funds, I cannot afford to stay there until August. So I told Katie, I'll make it up to you. I will do my best to book you and I I'm trying to actually give me 1 second while I look that up. I'm gonna go on my Hilton app here. I use this a lot, the Hilton website, and then of course my work resources whenever I am at work, and then even when I'm not there. Alright, here it is. So I'm doing my best to get us the 1 king bed, 2 room suite with sofa bed and 2 balconies for an additional $62 a night. Like, how cool is that, right? And supposedly it's got a mountain view. So, I mean, you can't go wrong there. Oh, by the way, the Hampton Inn is in High Point, North Carolina. So, yeah, really excited about that, and I really think it will be a very nice experience for both of us to stay at the Park Vista. By then, I will be a gold tier team member, so both Katie and I will get free breakfast. And I'll also have a space available upgrade, so I should be able to get us that room for free because I'll be gold tier by that point. But I'll keep you guys updated as time moves on. I'm very, very, very excited about my future with Hilton. I have a very good feeling it's just going to get better, but that is as far as perks are concerned before it gets worse. Plus, I'll still be with Publix, so. And actually, while we're out there, I wanted to go say hi to a friend that gave me and Katie complimentary tickets to Dollywood in Sevierville, Tennessee. So I arranged for us to meet with her at our favorite breakfast place in Pigeon Forge, and it's called Sawyer's. If you guys are new to my YouTube channel, about 4 years ago, no, 3 years ago, excuse me, I forgot. Katie and I had just started dating at this point. We had seen Sawyer's from our motel. We had stayed at this absolutely pathetic motel called the Americana, and while we were staying there, we happened to be right next door to a breakfast place we have fallen in love with to this day called Sawyer's Farmhouse. And while we were in there, we were talking to them, and they said that they're family owned, and they also own two other places all in the same plaza. They own a store called Three Bears General Store, and they also own a like a kind of a jewel mining store, whatever you want to call it, which we finally went and saw like, I don't remember, like a year ago or so. I don't remember now, but Sawyer's and Three Bears have become our personal favorites that we have to see every single year. I even got my parents into Three Bears. They didn't overly like Sawyer's, but I at least did get them to go and eat there at least one time, just to say they've been there. But Katie and I absolutely love Sawyer's, and we have to go every time. And I encourage you guys to at least go one time. And I think my new friend will like it too. And yet she lives in Sevierville. She's never been. I'm like, how can you live in the area and not go to Sawyer's? Anyway, that's me. So anyhow, for our official honeymoon, I talked to Katie about it, and she said she really wants to go to Central Florida. It was like, okay, well, if that's what you want to do. And last week, I already typed up an official itinerary. Now, I'm not going to go into too much depth in case TJ decides to watch this. So I'm just going to give you guys the highlights, and I'll let your imagination go from there. So we're going to leave for Central Florida in late August, and we're going to travel down to Polk County. We're going to do some sightseeing, including at like Bok Tower Gardens. I've always wanted to take Katie to see Bok Tower Gardens. I think she would really get a kick out of that. Still want to take her to see the flea market. I don't know when that's going to happen. Definitely, we'll try to do it either the weekend we come down or the following weekend. Actually, no, that's not going to work either. I forgot. But anyway, would like to do it the weekend we come down, but I doubt that's going to happen. But I definitely would at least like to take her to Bok Tower Gardens. For sure. If we have the opportunity and my dad's side of the family does not want to necessarily per se get together as a family that Saturday. What I could do is I could take her to the flea market and then go to Animal Kingdom later on in the day. That is also a thought, but that's just a thought. But I'm really praying and hoping that my dad's side of the family will be interested in getting together as a family in at either my dad's brother's house or at his sister's house. So, we'll have to see, what happens when the time comes. So, anyway, um, the very first day, we'll do some sightseeing around Polk County. And then I was thinking for dinner, I would introduce Katie to the Lake Wales mayonnaise instead. And then we'll do something different for dinner this time. That way, she doesn't risk getting sick. And we'll go earlier and not like last minute right before they close. And maybe they'll take a little bit more precaution with her health. So anyway, that's just a thought. And I told Katie the Lake Wales mayonnaise is personally my favorite anyway. I think last time we made the mistake of going too late. This time we're going to go earlier, so that will, work to our advantage. And she did say she would be willing to try it. And then we're going to be spending the night at a Hilton, literally in Champions Gate. So it's not the nicest, but it was one I was looking at originally, and it's got a nice room, so room type whatever. So we'll stay there, and then we're gonna go from there to our first official super nice Hilton. That is going to be over by Disney property. So on the Tuesday that we're there, I was kind of thinking that we would transition everything over to our next Hilton. And I figured, Katie would still kind of want some chill time, kind of want some time to unwind from the long drive. So why not take her out miniature golfing, go to Disney Springs, and all that fun stuff. Maybe have a resort day where we just go hang out at the pool and whatnot, and just try to take it as easy as possible. Sleep in, go to bed early if we want to. Even I don't even care if we stay up late; it doesn't really matter. So that's what I have planned for the Tuesday. The Wednesday, and by the way, I promised TJ and Kay that they could join us for Manny's for dinner on the Monday. And then that Wednesday, I really want TJ and Kay to have a chance to spend the day with us. And Katie's been also asking to go to SeaWorld now for quite some time. So I made arrangements already with TJ that we're going to go to SeaWorld with them. We're now in early September, by the way. I think Labor Day kind of gave that away. But we're going to go to SeaWorld for an entire day with TJ and Kay. And, obviously Katie will be there because we're on our honeymoon. And I figured for a surprise for you guys, we're going to do some things that we've never done before. Now, TJ had promised me last March that we were going to go meet dolphins, and we got distracted in it, and we ended up getting there too late. Actually, it was either that or, yeah, we did get there too late. So, we're going to make sure that we do not miss out on that this time. So, we're going to make sure not only do we get there earlier and reserve early, but we're also going to make sure that we actually arrive on time for the dolphin encounter to go and actually meet a dolphin face to face, because I really feel like Katie will get a huge kick out of that. And I'm going to be doing quite a bit of vlogging at SeaWorld that day. I really feel like Katie will really love going to SeaWorld, and I'm really looking forward to riding Penguin Trek. I've been really looking forward to this since I saw the construction on it and finally getting to ride it myself. I know TJ is gonna once again try to get me to get on that stupid stand-up coaster, uh, whatever it's called again. I really still am like, because it looks absolutely terrifying. But I don't care if I film him and Kay riding it. At least TJ can't whine and complain that he doesn't have anybody to ride it with him this time. And I can just stay there with Katie. But anyway, we're going to go to Red Robin for dinner. I figured, once again, I'm doing something nice for TJ, but it's kind of nice for Katie too, because she likes Red Robin. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like Red Robin too. I figured it would be kind of our casual day, and then we go back to the hotel afterwards. So they go south, we go back north, and or we just get on the or we could get on the toll road and take that to our hotel. That might be the fastest route back to our hotel, and that's fine. At least we don't have as far to go to get to our hotel. So then the next day we actually switch hotels. So what we're going to do is we're going to pack up everything, and we're going to put everything in the car, and then we're going to head to Universal. And right now, if I can afford it, if my cousin Ryan cannot help us, individual tickets have gone on sale for Epic Universe. And for that particular day, for Katie and I, is $278. That's actually not a lot of money. That is actually pretty cheap, considering how much a one-day ticket for the Magic Kingdom is right now. So I'm not complaining. So if I can afford it, I would love to go see Epic Universe. And I really want to go film the Wizarding World of Harry Potter and the Battle of the Ministry. And I really want to go film Super Nintendo World, How to Train Your Dragon, and the Island of Berk. I really want to go and see Celestial Park. I know I'm going to get a lot of people booing at me and probably closing the exit button on me on this one, but I really do not have any interest in seeing Dark Universe. I'm sorry. I really was turned off by Dark Universe, but everything else I'm like. But otherwise, I'm super excited about Epic Universe. I've been super excited since they officially announced it last winter. Like, I had been waiting on pins and needles for Epic Universe for a very long time. I knew it was coming. I just didn't know when it was coming. But like last year when they officially made that announcement, not even like 2 minutes after it was announced, I was like sharing with everybody left, right, and center. Share. And I immediately put it on my Facebook page. I was so excited. Like, I think you can tell I was excited. So, I mean, just imagine if I got to film that for my Facebook page, my YouTube channel, and put that on my Facebook page, the amount of subscribers I could get, oh my word, I would be so excited. And then, like, the icing on the cake afterwards would be the fact that we are staying at one of the coolest Hiltons afterwards that night. And let me tell you, the one we're staying at already is pretty cool, but the one we're staying at afterwards is going to be even better. Why is that? Because I requested way in advance one of the coolest room types. And if it's, God's will that we get this room type, I am going to be super happy. If not, once again, it's God's will. He doesn't have to say yes. He doesn't have to say no. But, man, I would be so excited. I requested a Disney fireworks view. And that would really boost my YouTube morale. Because what I'm going to basically do is I'm going to title that vlog, I stayed at a home two suites near Disney property with a Disney fireworks view! Exclamation mark. So I already can foresee what I'm going to call that vlog, and I really feel like that one is going to get a crap ton of views. Probably more than my normal vlogs right now. And I'm like really excited about my upcoming Hilton vlogs. I really feel like you guys are really going to appreciate all of my Hilton vlogs I got planned over the summer. Plus, you got the benefit of all the other stuff I'm going to do. But we're not done yet. We are not done yet. So, the next day, I'm taking Katie to the Magic Kingdom. Actually, first I'm taking her to Epcot for the very first time, and for the first time in a long time, we're going to be filming um, Food and Wine Festival 2025. And I still have to figure out when I'm going to be vlogging Spirit Halloween with TJ. That's something I'm going to have to take up with him. I was actually thinking about that Monday. I was thinking I have to talk to, I will have to confirm that with him. But it is another annual thing I do every single fall. Is I like to play around. I like to call it a vlog, or I like to do this vlog called "Playing Around Spirit Halloween" in 2025, 2026. And if I actually get to do this with TJ, and this would have to do this one closer to dinner time, so that way I know TJ is available, and it would be like right before we go to Manny's. But that would be an additional vlog I could do. Is on Labor Day, I was thinking about playing around in Spirit Halloween again in 2025, featuring TJ! Exclamation mark. So anyway, I will talk to TJ about that now that I think about it, and see if he's cool with it, and then we'll go from there. But I have a feeling he's going to say yes. So just go ahead and just expect my next Playing Around in Spirit Halloween vlog to be in Polk County, Florida, at wherever they're going to place it. Winter Haven, Lake Wales, I don't know, and have TJ featured in that vlog. And I only do this once a year, nothing more. So I'm not going to be doing it in Kentucky this year. I'm going to only be doing it in Florida. So yeah, I told everybody last year, this year's vlog, this year's Spirit Halloween vlog is going to be filmed in Florida. Which I haven't done that in like 7 years, so I figured, 7 is the number of completion, so why not, right? Anyway, so back to Friday. So yeah, first time in 3 years, going to be filming Food and Wine Festival again. Very excited about that. 3 is a magic number, like Schoolhouse Rock likes to say. And I'm really excited about taking Katie around Epcot. Really excited about seeing the update to Test Track 3.0. Hopefully there won't be a long wait time. Would love to film the updates to Test Track. Katie already said I can go ride it if I want to. As long as the wait time's not insanely long, I'm going to go hop on it. Preferably single rider. You may not get the most out of it, but you know what? It is what it is. So I'm really excited about showing you guys Test Track 3.0. And at least you guys will get to see the outside of the building no matter what. I was going to take Katie in to see the gift shop. So we'll go and see any updates they did to the gift shop for sure. I was going to take her to Cosmic Rewind. So we're going to actually go do that for sure. So I expect that one. And I'll go show her what Mission Space looks like. I'm probably going to skip it this year just because I'm not really, I don't really want to do it that badly. But if Katie insists upon me doing it, then who knows? I might just do it anyway. But yeah, I'm really excited about spending the day with her over there. And we're intentionally going on Friday that way. When we do eventually go to Magic Kingdom, is because it's going to be on a not so scary night. We'll be able to do whatever we want to do at the last second. So, um, like, we still want to go try out Tiana's Bayou Adventure. So whenever we get done with Epcot, um, whether that's at like 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, we're going to hop on the Epcot beam and we're going to ride that over to the TTC, the Transportation Ticket Center, then hop on the Express monorail, head over to the Magic Kingdom. And I figured right off the bat, let's go to Tiana's. Why not? Just go do it just for the heck of it. And I'm gonna go vlog that too, just because I want to go. I want to film it, and I also want Katie and I to go ride it, especially with virtual queue being gone for good. Yes, I obviously know about that, and I did promise Katie, no matter what happens, if we go to the Magic Kingdom, we're gonna go do Pirates because that was one ride she big time requested, and I'm keeping to my word on that. After that, I don't really care what happens. But those are the two rides I did promise her was Tiana's and Pirates. So those are the two rides for sure. We're gonna go do as soon as we get to the Magic Kingdom. Whatever happens after that happens. And I figured why not go take a look and see what's going on with Big Thunder because apparently there's some construction going on with Cars Land coming in and Villains Land coming in. So it'll be really exciting to see all that's going on with that. And then finally, with the Disney vlogs on the Saturday, which is the day we're going over to Animal Kingdom. I figured, with it being a slower day, we're going to head over to the Polynesian Resort first thing that morning. Why is that? Katie had requested a long time ago that we go back to Wahana. We haven't been there since 2021. So, no, sorry, not 2021. I keep thinking 2021. I meant 2023. We haven't been there since 2023, July specifically. So we're going to go back again. And this time, since we've already done dinner, we're going to go back and we're going to do breakfast this time. And I want to vlog that because I'm really excited about the idea of meeting Lilo, but mostly Stitch. And I think it would be really cool to see, from my own YouTube channel's perspective, everything that they everything that they do for you for breakfast. I've already seen it from the Tim Trackers, but I want to film it for my own YouTube channel as well. Last but not least, Katie and I are going out to Clearwater Beach the very next day. So we're going to pack up the car once again. We're going to head out to Clearwater Beach and we're going to go to the aquarium. We're going to Honeymoon Island State Park. We're going to also go do some shelling. Katie and I are staying at a really nice Hampton Inn on Clearwater Beach with its own private beach. I'm really excited about this, and I'm requesting a room upgrade with a full ocean view. So you'll be able to see, I shouldn't say ocean, but, that's what they're calling it, but really it's a Gulf of America view. I know I went there. But, yes, I'm very excited about this, just being able to go out on the balcony on the top floor, because every single hotel we're going to stay at, we're going to stay on the top floor, because that's a Katie request. And we're going to just be able to just see out onto the Gulf and be able to take in those views, sunrise, sunset. I'm really excited about the sunsets, especially. Just being able to see the sky just turn red, get some amazing footage in, pictures, you name it. I think that's the perfect ending to the honeymoon, is just being able to just go out to the beach and just be able to relax from all the theme parks that we went to and just go enjoy the beach. And since we'll be within walking distance of the beach, it'll be really nice. And on our way back, we're staying because on the way down, because I figured instead of trying to rush down, we're gonna stop in Macon at a Hilton, at a really nice Hilton, and then on the way back we're staying at a Hilton. And ironically, both Hiltons are 10 minutes away from each other. Originally, we were supposed to stay on my close friend's farm the entire time we were down there, but sadly, she went home to be with the Lord back in September. So, maybe this was all part of God's plan. Maybe it was. And I mean, everything is all part of God's plan. And I'm going to say maybe it was. I'm not going to say maybe it wasn't, because God has a reason for everything. And I feel like He meant to take her home for a reason. I don't know what that reason was, but He does. And that's all that matters. So, anyway, on the way back, I figured, why not stay at one more Hilton just for fits and giggles? And ironically, the Hilton that I picked out on the way back happens to be within a mile of the one of the original Chick-fil-A's, if not the original Chick-fil-A that Truett ever opened, Truett Cafe. Actually, it's not even really called Chick-fil-A, it's called Truett's Diner. And I've personally eaten there, but Katie hasn't, and she's so excited. So, for the final, the big hurrah for my summertime vlogs, that is something else that we are going to be doing, and I'm really excited about not just her seeing it, but hopefully you guys as well, is just being able to eat at Truett's Diner again after 8 years. And I just want to give you guys one more final reminder. Every Hilton that Katie and I are staying at, I'm filming. And that includes the oddball ones, like the one in Macon, Georgia, that we're staying on our way down, the one in Champions Gate, Florida, the one that we're staying at before we head out to Winter Garden, the one in Macon, Georgia, over by the original Chick-fil-A. Yes, that one counts too. Obviously, the one in Clearwater. Anytime we're staying at a Hilton, except for the one in Florence, which I didn't overly care for that one, which I barely showed you guys. I'm pretty much filming the lobby, the room, the breakfast, because every single Hilton we stay at has to have a breakfast. That's just my rule. Always has been, because it saves you so much money, you have no idea. So anyway, I hope you guys are as excited as I am about the premise of all of my upcoming summer vlogs, and who knows, I might even have more that I just don't even know about right now. But that is literally everything I have planned for you guys from Memorial Day weekend all the way until right before 9/11, and then we go right into the fall vlogs, which right now I don't really have anything planned for the fall, but wait till Christmas time, and then we're gonna get exciting, or it's gonna get exciting again. So, but yeah, get excited about the summer. It's gonna be exciting. Spring is gonna get exciting. Just wait until Publix opens here in Northern Kentucky. It's going to get exciting. Be patient. I'm going to get some subscribers in here. I'm happy. At least I have 501. Took me forever. My YouTube channel has definitely been on the slower end of the spectrum right now because I haven't had a lot of money. But I am working 5 to 6 days a week again, so that at least is a blessing. I'm in my busy season. My brother's in a slow season as far as jobs are concerned. But we're going to get through this because God is there. And that's all that matters. So I will see you guys tomorrow in my next Hilton vlog, which is going to be once again in Newport, Kentucky. And always remember, you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. Have a great day. Peace out.